The eternal witness. We all have our own individual witness within that is completely outside nature's material modes. The witness appears from its source, the inner sound current, or the word that sustains creation. In the East, it is referred to as the Om. The witness within is as if it were seated on a lotus flower. The symbolism is that a lotus flower floats upon the waters without being disturbed. Our connection to the Great Spirit appears as the witness within us that observes phenomena happening and occurring in the physical and spiritual realms. The witness cannot be harmed or hurt by any material elements. It continues to watch in peace. He who knows the inner witness and identifies with it no longer suffers from sense hankering. Our inner witness is a miniature version of the great eye of God that watches over the entities and the universe. In the Upanishads, it says, He knows the One, and the Three knows God. There is God, the Purusha, or Supreme Spirit, as well as the universe. Think Yoniverse, the universal womb. Then there are the entities, both physical and spiritual, that are produced within it. We have our own inner witness, and it is connected to the supreme witness. We can develop our consciousness and utilize this witness to transport us to other realms and behold glorious occurrences in the astral and spiritual realms. Most people only see through the two physical eyes, not knowing about the silent eternal witness in the background of the eye, in the background of the mind, and in the background of your eyes. See that cosmic screen that used to be referred to as the cosmic scream, and this is where the visions took place. And our third eye is our ability to imagine, but imagine under the power of the will. You have to use imagination and will coincidingly, like masculine and feminine. These are the keys to transporting you to higher dimensions and actually activating the third eye. This is the spiritual eye of providence, as well as the Freemasonic symbol is later adopted, but they don't own it. The universal symbol of the great eye on the pyramid. Jordan Maxwell talks about this quite a bit and how it represents the eye of God, that God is watching all beings in creation. There's the eternal witness, says Krishna. In the Bhagavad Gita, it says Krishna is the witness, and the witness is within all of us. And when we adhere to that witness, we find that it's produced from the sound current of the still small voice within and produces that conscious influx of that impulse for us to become aware and awaken. It's our own personal consciousness trainer, and it trains each individual jiva or individual soul to become better and better and ascend those steps. That eye is what is always watching, it is always open. Even when we're asleep, the subconscious mind is always taking in information. It says from the ages 1 to 7, our subconscious mind, that all seeing eye, is able to perceive everything around us without the physical two eyes and to take that information in and turn it into subconscious patterns, which are used to help us build our personality and persona throughout the rest of our life. So the subconscious mind is the eye of providence. It is the eternal eye that's always watching. We could tap into this eye. We could remote view. We could see other realms, other dimensions. We can communicate with beings, ancestors of the people that have passed over into the next realm. Um, it's just that we have to cultivate this inner sense of stillness and inner awakeness so that we can combine the forces of imagination and will to produce these certain circumstances which allow us to perceive and pierce through the veil into the higher spiritual nature of reality. So one way we can do this is to just be still and listen to that inner sound within, and to begin to open up our spiritual eye by simply seeing truth and perceiving truth from falseness, and to be able to differentiate between good and evil, and to be able to see the truth of the world that has been shrouded and veiled, and to be able to see the meaning behind symbols, not only man made symbols, but nature symbols. And most symbols come from nature, so no symbol is really man made because symbols just convey spiritual truths, or truths that are not so much concrete, abstract truths, essentially.